Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Dread Rising, where our survivors are going to attempt to not die once again.
Survivor part.
Survive. Survive. Um, so tonight we are down a player. Daniel is not with us this evening, but we will valiantly push on. Quick, once around the room, we're going to introduce our cast and then we're going to get right into it because we do have a slightly shortened episode this evening. I have another engagement that I have to go to, unfortunately. So let's start with Clyde there. How you doing, Clyde? You
Hey,
guys
that's
just raided a grocery store.
that's me. I'm doing all right. Clyde's also doing all right. He's feeling like the group is starting to gel a little bit better. Um, as always, he's concerned about Daniel, who is taking to this Armageddon in an interesting manner. Quin Quinn is also someone who Clyde has some concerns about. And the cop, I don't know, man. I don't know. This cowboy is gonna get us in trouble. But
No,
other
that's the
than that,
other game we play. The other one has cowboys.
He, he came up with a brilliant a workaround last week that I hadn't anticipated, and that was charging his credit card to some poor unsuspecting soul. So I don't know. He's getting you guys supplies right now.
yeah, I mean, no, it's working out for now.
For now.
For now.
And Clyde had a bit of a cathartic moment last week when he rage beat a zombie to death.
Oh yeah, turning that zombie's head to paste. That, yeah, Clyde talks about his therapy a lot, and he's starting to realize now that he probably can't make his appointment next week.
Yeah, probably
because the zombie apocalypse. And so that's got him really concerned because he had some bad habits that therapy was helping him deal with.
like summer camps.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, you know what? I've had enough of this summer camp slander. All right, summer camp is a wonderful way to give back to the community and to ensure that the youth of today makes for the leaders of tomorrow. Everybody
I wish
knows
I was
that.
at summer camp right now.
Exactly.
I just want to point out that Maxwell spent his summers hunting, and Clyde spent his summers at summer camp.
Mhm.
Sidekick, not sidekick.
Whoa.
Wow.
Now, hold on here.
Summer camps are for sidekicks.
Clyde is nobody's Robin. All right. Clyde, I at most I would negotiate Nightwing, but he's nobody's Robin.
All right. Well, time will tell.
I think you're Batman, but like in the presence of the rest of the Justice League. So you're like standing there brooding, surrounded by Wonder Woman and Superman, and they're just like, "Oh, cute little Batman."
Clyde has never brooded a day in his life. He's always smiling.
It's true. It's true.
He was smiling when he turned that zombie's head to paste, but there were also like tears. It was a scary sight.
Quinn, how have you accepted this zombie apocalypse as truth yet?
You ask me that every week, and
I know, and every week.
Like, the answer's still not really yes, because zombies are not real. But, this is definitely an emergency situation.
Yeah.
It definitely behooves her to take charge and just lead.
And last week you acquired a few new items. You got a local map of the area, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I wanted something so that we could potentially map out more areas to search, and perhaps look for a safer, larger location so that we don't have to stay in the bunker, because I swear to God, if I have to listen to Daniel for more than like 3 hours every day, it starts. I may just go postal.
Well, right now you all have left the bunker on a mission. You're on a mission for some medicine. How is that affecting your state of mind, Maxwell?
I'm goal oriented since the beginning. If it's not one thing, it's always going to be another. And yeah, looking for medicine. We're not going to find a lot of it here, but fortunately, we are getting food and other supplies, maybe some aspirin. But we are going to have to make another stop while we're here. But based on what's unfolding before us, who knows what's going to happen next?
Might I say your bruise is looking awfully gnarly there.
Yeah, it's been a few days, and he hasn't really taken any care to take care of it.
It's been a rough little while, but we now find our survivors. I'm going to keep doing that outside of the small grocery store in the tiny town of Adair Village. They have just left, and the store owner accompanied them out of the door, only to be confronted with someone that he recognized thrashing about in a car in the parking lot. Carl, is that you? And he raises his shotgun at the creature that is strapped into the front seat there.
Oh God! Get everything you can.
We gotta go, and I'll kind of just like beeline speed walk back towards our car.
We currently have two vehicles. We've got the Honda Odyssey and the beat-up Honda Accord.
Mm-hmm.
Have you all been packing the stuff into both vehicles evenly, or how was that?
I believe so.
Yep, that was the plan.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to make sure to, grab all of, I don't care what it is, cough medicine, aspirin, right there next to the counter, that little section. Just going to scoop up as much of it as I can on my way out.
Okay. You managed to get your basic allergy meds, motion sickness tablets, Advil, Tylenol, the huge. And what in the hell's going on? What happened to Carl? What'd you guys do? What is going on? Somebody explain something to me.
You need to lower your voice, sir. Where have you been?
Real tired of people telling me what to do on my own property.
That man in there is sick, and he needs to stay there. And you need to keep your voice down to prevent anyone else who's sick from hearing you and coming here. Surely you've seen them.
I saw a bunch of hopped up drug addicts from the city come up here to our trashing things, and no, I didn't see nothing else. Carl, come on, I'm gonna take him to the hospital. And he walks over to open the door.
No.
Can I attempt to calm this guy down and explain to him that we're in the zombie apocalypse?
Yes, you can attempt that with a calm other roll. Quinn, what would you like to do?
Well, since it appears that we care about this old man now, I would like to try and just ease the shotgun out of his hands while he's being calmed so that he doesn't turn it on us. And if it looks like that's the way it's going, I want to gut punch him as hard as I can. So a conditional gut punch coming at you? Yeah, I would like to hold my action as a gut punch to the old man.
All right, Quinn's gonna punch
2
the
degrees
old
of success.
All right. Maxwell, what is your first response when he starts to go towards opening the door?
To try and tell him again to stop. Seeing the others in motion, however, he's just going to put the stuff in the car.
Okay. How do you calm this dude, Clyde, with your 2 degrees of success?
I'm just going to tell him. All right. So here are the most common side effects of drug addiction. And I'm gonna run down it real quick. That is not what that is. That's a zombie. Now I know that sounds crazy, but let's take a look at him. Does that look like the Carl you know?
No, he looks like he's got some skin disease or something. Been baking out here in the car. He's all puffed up.
Now, let me ask you another question. Is Carl a smart enough man to get out of a car?
Well, I have my suspicions sometimes, but yeah, most likely.
Now, can I ask you another question? Does a rabid creature have the intelligence necessary to go and get out of a car?
No.
Well, see, that's because the zombie virus that he has is very similar to rabies in the sense that it is frying his brain and it makes him very, very dangerous. If you go there, I can't stop you. But if you go there and he bites you, you're going to be infected with the same disease.
So what do we do? What do we do?
We shoot him in the head.
Excuse me? Officer, you hear that? He wants me to shoot somebody in the head?
It's true. It's the only way to stop him.
Right now, your friend is
Dead.
Your friend is dead. It's only the body that's moving, and it's the virus that's moving the body, not your friend. And if there is any semblance of consciousness in him, we would be doing him a favor by letting him free of it. Because I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt you.
Avoid any further noise.
Do I have anything sharp?
You do have my baton still.
Is that sharp though?
It's not, but it's good for a good whacking.
Can I hit Carl?
You're gonna assault the old dude? All right, yeah.
The one in
No,
the
the
car.
guy in the car.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the windows are up.
Okay, I will open the door and immediately hit him.
No, you're not.
He's
If I
gonna
see
make
her
a lot of
move her hand
noise in
towards
there.
the
You
door.
can't stop me.
Stop. What is the point of this right now?
That was me. I'm taking the action. I'm not asking permission to take the action.
Here we go.
Just a quick once to the face.
All right. Roll melee attack bludgeoning.
All right, guys. The sheriff might shoot me in a second. That is 3 degrees of success.
You open the door that is unlocked, and you just hit him in the face. He's been sitting in the sun here for several days now, and his skin is kind of puffy and sloughing off, and it doesn't take... It collapses in pretty good. Not quite spiralized, but it caves in right at the nose bone, and the creature stops thrashing. What in the world? Sheriff, what?
That's not a person. That wasn't a person. Can we go now?
I don't care what y'all do. Y'all need to get off my property, though.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. Take care of yourself, sir, and yeah. Just walks off. Whew.
During this time, Daniel and Sergeant Rasmucin have loaded the rest of the stuff that you all have gotten into the 2 vehicles, and are prepared to depart what is your next destination?
So I'm pulling up the map real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Adair is where we are right now.
That's correct. Adair Village.
There was the coffee shop behind this convenience store. There's a residential area a little bit to the north.
Yep.
Sorry, it's loading.
There's a fire station and a church and a school off to the east. And the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, if you wanted to go check that out.
See if there are zombie animals.
I'll relay this information. There's the Department of Fish and what? That's just gonna be a bunch of paper. That's not like a.
Yeah, no, it's like a yeah.
At this point, we can head east to where the fire department is. See if we can pick up any medical supplies there. Fire axes. Maybe some oxygen tanks. Who knows what's gonna happen?
That'd be a good idea. School might have some medical supplies on hand too if we happen to see one.
Well, we don't want to risk something happening to us and us losing all of the goods that we just got. So why don't we send at least one vehicle back with all of what we've already collected, and we'll continue pressing forward with another one.
That's a good idea. Daniel's hammered. He should head home. I'll just kind of like poke him on the shoulder and show how he wobbles.
Yeah. Clyde is going to take his keys and press it into the soldier's chest. You take care of her.
What? Leave you all undefended out here?
I hardly think we're helpless.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna be okay.
If you're really
right.
that worried about it, I'll take your gun.
I was gonna ask that actually.
Come on.
No, I need it
For what?
for protection.
You're going back to the bunker.
No, I'm gonna keep my gun.
That's
Okay.
that's fair.
After you get back, Rasmucin, get on the radio and just give me a notification that you've arrived.
All right. Well, you all be safe. We'll go on. I'll take care of Daniel here.
I'll grab aspirin and NyQuil and give it to him. Give this to Barbara.
Okay.
Well, I'm figuring it. He opens the trunk and the back door and just takes the rest of the stuff from the Odyssey into the Accord. They're only taking up the driver's seat and the passenger seat, so they can take everything else. That way, if anything happens to us, they'll have all the rations they need, all the water they need, and no to the booze, Daniel. It's like a couple of bottles of vodka and rum in there.
No, I'm fine.
Sure you are, sweetheart. Storyteller.
Yes.
Did this convenience store that we kind of stopped at, did it happen to have any cigarettes or any nicotine gum or anything like that?
Oh yeah, they had a cigarette section.
Okay. So, first of all, I would have absolutely grabbed a pack for myself. Not even
Same.
thinking to grab multiple packs, but just like a singular pack because I'm a monster that way. Could I also maybe grab a little something for Miss Judy?
What's her brand? She asked you guys to get her some.
Pall Malls? Is that right? I hate that that's a detail I can recall. Yeah, some Pall Malls, and I will send those with Rasmucin. And,
Judy will be real appreciative.
I thought she asked for a nicotine patch. That's
No.
what she asked.
that's what
She-
she asked for, but we all know what she meant.
She did say if there was some nicotine patches, so she didn't have to keep coming upstairs to take her smoke breaks. But
I'll
But
send some.
Just gotta
gum,
climb up a whole
too.
ladder.
Don't even trip though, because I grabbed cartons of cigarettes. Mainly my brand though, which are Parliaments.
wow, you guys
Ew.
are all smokers.
I'm the worst person ever. Yes. Yes, Clyde is a parliament smoker, which is a
Not me.
special kind of a-hole.
Okay.
So for the record, Quin's brand, I'll bet you guys can guess it, but normally American spirits.
Not Virginia Slims.
Not Virginia Slims.
Mm.
No, I only smoke all natural tobacco. It's really actually good for you.
I think you can sprinkle some doTERRA on your cigarettes and it makes them healthier.
It's a little zest.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Almost
You'll
the
probably
singer
kill
cigs.
yourself.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to smoke that. Okay. Daniel and Sergeant Rasmucin get loaded up, and with one last look over their shoulder, they drive off with all of the supplies. Just saying, you just trusted Daniel with all your supplies.
No,
Yeah,
we
with a guy
trusted
with a gun.
Rasmucin.
No, we trusted the soldier.
Fair. Okay. Yeah.
And if there's one thing I know about Daniel is that he is not ready for a physical altercation with a military man.
You could have just stopped. He's not ready for a physical altercation.
Look, he's still my friend. I gotta hype him up a little bit.
So you all are headed to the fire station.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to point out that this fire station has a 1-star review on Google.
Oh, great.
How
They're
are you
really
a
bad at putting out
fire
fires.
station?
The comment is, I lived in the rafters, not good food. Wouldn't recommend booking this Airbnb.
What?
That's the actual review for the fire station. Anyway, so it's not very far away. 1, 2, 3, couple blocks. Unfortunately, you can't get there directly. You have to go a roundabout way, north and then east on Northeast Arnold, and then come back down south. So you will see a school, as well as a church in the distance, and then the fire station to the south, if that changes your plans at all.
What does this school look like?
It's a small Christian school. It's called Santiam Christian School. This is not a big town. You know, Adair proper has like a couple hundred people living in it.
But is like, are there zombies roaming the streets? Does it look like the area has been run down in some way? Are there fires blazing? Like,
no. So the school and the church in particular looks like it has been boarded up. And in the distance, it's, maybe 2 blocks away, you can see it, but you see figures milling about outside of the church. You also see lots of cars around the church.
I will point that out to the other two and just say, we might see some bodies outside of the fire station.
Probably people holed up inside the church.
You don't think those things got in?
Probably people holed up inside the church at one point in time.
That makes more sense. There's not like church bells ringing or anything, is there?
No.
Okay. Yeah, they dead.
Church. But the church has 5 stars on Google. I'm just saying.
Well, the school looks relatively untouched if we want to check there later on, too.
For what exactly, though?
Well, they all have a nurse's station equipped with a lot of things, including EpiPens and bandages, lots of emergency supplies. They have tons of rations that aren't going to expire very quickly because it's made to feed kindergartners. There's all kinds of things that a school could have. In fact, it's an easy an easy position to fortify if we wanted to. Lots of entries and exits, but all of them lockable from the inside.
It's true.
But with
However, this is a
lots of-
small village.
Yeah, with lots of windows that can be broken into.
Not by zombies.
a good number of them, maybe they could. I mean, I don't see how this place is any better than an underground bunker.
Do you want to live underground like a rat? Forever until we die? I don't.
I think it's something good to keep in mind, at least. Thank you.
I just think we're not really addressing the fact that we have been pretty blessed, is all.
I don't know what you consider pretty blessed here, because from where I'm sitting, we are now obligated to survive. There is a group depending on us now.
Yep. he just kind of looks and goes, I didn't choose for that, but we're doing the best we can, and I just think it's not important. Let's go get this medicine so we can save your wife. And there's like some real salt on that.